Hello everyone, and good day. In this video, we will be presenting Homeroom Guidance Quarter 1 Module 2, titled Conquering the Clouds of Challenges. Before we begin, please remember to subscribe, like, and share. Once again, our video covers Homeroom Guidance Quarter 1 Module 2, the learning objectives. At the end of the learning session, you are expected to 1. Identify the different challenges encountered in dealing with school activities and how these challenges were dealt positively. 2. Compare the pros and cons in utilizing the various study habits. And 3. Share insights on performing daily tasks in school. Let's review. Suggested time allotment, 1 minute, from your past module. You learned about the different learning styles and how these can affect your study habits. In addition, you were able to assess your study skills and identify those that are needed for the effective facilitation of learning. You were also able to gain insights about the different ways on how you can strengthen effective study habits. As we proceed to the introduction, we are reminded of the beautiful words of Rabindranath Tagore, who once said, "Clouds come floating into my life, no longer to carry rain or usher storms, but to add color to my sunset sky." Understanding your limitations inside and outside the school is just as important as looking into other aspects, like life experiences. Social economic status, lifestyle, values, and beliefs. All of these can influence your achievement of life goals. These life goals are great motivational factors for you to keep going and be inspired in being the best, especially when unexpected life setbacks happen, such as the current COVID-19 pandemic. Effective study habits can be a guide to develop routines that contribute to academic success. Prioritizing what is important will help you navigate various demands on your time and make the best choices for your future. In this module, you can learn how to be a strong-minded individual who know how to manage activities and time well and who can share effective study habits which will be helpful to lifelong learning. Let's try this. Suggested time allotment, 5 minutes. How do I study? 1. Identify the possible challenges of a learner in each picture. 2. Write your answers on a clean piece of paper to be followed by your answers to the processing questions, the picture 1 and 2, the picture 3 and 4, the processing questions. 1. What is the most challenging situation for you in the pictures? 2. Among the challenges presented, where can you relate the most? Why? 3. How do you overcome and deal with it positively? Let's explore this. Suggested time allotment, 15 minutes. The title of activity is The Clouds of One's Life. Pick the different challenges written in the clouds that you have encountered or are facing right now. Then, copy the table below on a sheet of paper/bond paper and write your answers, including your answers to the processing questions. Difficulty in understanding a subject. Not enough food for family every day. Need to take care of younger siblings while studying, struggling to adjust in distance learning, lack of conducive space for learning, procrastination or lack of motivation to study. Distracted by a lot of things at home, TV, house chores, social media, online games, etc. Answer the Cloud of One's Life worksheet, write name, date and grade and section. Example. Challenges met in school. Not enough food for family every day. Factors or reasons in experiencing challenges. My parents are jobless. What are the actions to do to still have a good study habit? Look for opportunities to earn while considering my safety, and allot time to focus on my schoolwork. The processing questions. 1. What do you feel when you recall those challenges? 2. How different or similar are the study habits in various challenges? 3. How do you look at these challenges in relation to your academic success? Keep in mind, suggested time allotment, 10 minutes. challenges are normal occurrences in life. No single person can say that he or she has never encountered a challenge. From the time you were born as a baby, you struggled to crawl, to walk, and to talk. As a toddler, you struggled to contain your tantrums when you did not get what you wanted. As you added years in your life, you began to notice that the challenges you experienced became more varied, complex, and difficult than before. We struggle to avoid going to places if it is not necessary. We struggle to find safe ways to keep in touch with family, friends, and loved ones while observing physical distancing. Even the learning setup is a challenge not only for you but for your classmates, parents, family members, teachers, and friends as well. Thus, everyone experiences challenges even before COVID-19. Could you imagine a life without challenges? A life where you don't have to overcome any challenge at all? Regardless of its kind, we must constantly equip ourselves with ways on how we can rise above these challenges and deal with it positively. We have to develop effective study habits for the attainment of exemplary performance not only in school, but in life later on. Below are the suggested strategies or ways to help you achieve academic success. S. Set your academic goal for this school year. T. Track your development through daily and weekly study plan. R. Recognize the need for help or assistance from your parents, teachers, and other adults in relation to your academic needs. A. Accomplish your learning tasks ahead of time. T. Thoroughly check the quality, quantity, and presentation of your outputs before submission. E. Exercise efficiency in the use of time, materials, and efforts in achieving academic goal. G. Gather all possible resources from books and other resources in order to have better understanding of the topic in your classes. Y. Yearn to perform better and remember your motivation, study skills, and study habits. Likewise, as much as possible learn to avoid the following. W. Wasting time or doing irrelevant activities while having classes like playing online games, chatting, watching movies or TV series and daydreaming. A. Allowing peers to dictate your plans and actions. S. Stressing yourself to the point that you cannot function well. T. Thoughts that are negative like difficulty of the subject, chance of failure and inability to learn new lessons. E. Exhibiting unhealthy behavior, e.g. poor sleeping habits, excessive use of gadgets, not taking time to relax. Keep in mind that the strategies discussed above cannot be mastered overnight. All study habits, which are proven effective and efficient, take time, hard work, and practice. Whenever you take it upon yourself to apply the strategies seriously, you will begin to see that the challenges you encounter within and outside the school setting are not as overwhelming or discouraging as before. For adolescent learners like you, some of the most needed study habits in your age group are time management, note-taking, managing distractions, doing advanced readings, and of course listening attentively. While it is ideal to practice every single effective study habit, all learners have preferential study habits depending on their learning styles and personal circumstances. Similarly, avoiding unhelpful routines that hinder a learner from academic success also takes practice. It takes a lot of determination, focus, and self-control to nurture your ability to say no to distractions and unnecessary activities, especially now that you do a lot of studying by yourself because of the pandemic. You can do it. Suggested time allotment, 10 minutes. 1. Copy the illustration of a pie below on a clean sheet of paper/bond paper. 2. List down your expectations before the start of school year as well as the things that happened during the first month of classes. My story pie. Things that happened during the first month of classes. My expectations before the start of school year. What I have learned. Suggested time allotment, 9 minutes. Sentence completion, on a clean sheet of paper/. Bond paper, complete each sentence below by writing the best phrase that applies. Select your answers from the boxes: good study habits, self-esteem, take a deep breath, activities, cramming. Goals, focus, group study. 1. Blank, relax and do not put extreme, unnecessary pressure on yourself during your lessons. 2. One way of having good study habits is to avoid blank. It is better to review your notes ahead of time and study slowly but surely in a span of days than study everything in one go. 3. Set specific blank that you can integrate in your routine. Consistency is one way of having good study habits. 4. Having blank can be of immense help to students in acquiring knowledge and skills. Share your thoughts and feelings. Suggested time allotment: 10 minutes. Study habits, pros and cons. 1. Copy the following table on a clean sheet of paper/bond paper. 2. Write the pros, advantage, and cons, disadvantage, and your insight/s for each listed study habit. The study habit. 1. Time management. 2. Note-taking. 3. Managing distractions. 4. Doing advance readings. 5. Listening attentively. Thank you for watching our Homeroom Guidance 9 Module 2. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Thank you.